Welcome back, everyone, to the Two Guys in a Cooler channel. Eric here. Today we're making Cajun Andouille sausage. And if you stick around to the very end of this video, I'm going to share with you 4 recipes that use this sausage. I think you're going to absolutely love it. So to get started, we're going to prepare our lean meat and our pork fat. All we're going to do here is clean up any arteries, veins, silver skin, and we're going to cut our meat and fat into pieces that fit comfortably into our grinder. We're going to be using a 12mm grinding plate, and then I'm going to grind the rest of my meat with my blade and stuffing plate attached. That's going to synthesize like a really rough chop, and that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a lot of texture in this smoked sausage, and that's kind of what Andouille's known for. You know, it's coarsely chopped meat and fat, and it's just going to be amazing. So as that is in the freezer right now cooling, we're going to get our casings rinsed, and those are going to soak for about 30 minutes. One last thing before we mix our meat, we're going to grab our thermopin and take the reading one last time. I want to be under 35 degrees, and there we go. So that's just ensuring that the fat doesn't melt as we mix our meat. As we get our meat mixing, we're going to add some ice cold water. This is going to help with the binding properties of our sausage meat, and now we're going to go ahead and add our seasonings. And I'm going to put a few recipes in the description box below for different styles of andouille sausage. As we mix our meat, we're going to mix it until it gets really sticky and really tacky. Once you've achieved that, go ahead and stuff your hopper, get your casings ready, and it's time to stuff some sausages. Once our casings have been stuffed, we're going to let them sit at room temperature for a couple of hours, and that's going to help dry them out a little bit as we get our cold smoker ready. I like to cold smoke my andouille sausage for about 6 hours, and we're using a cold smoke generator from Smoking It, which is just off the chain. This cold smoker is super easy to light, incredibly easy to regulate, and what I love most is it'll deliver about 8 hours of cold smoke without having to reload it, so I can just leave it alone. Once that gets up and running, I'm going to actually slowly start to bring these to 155 degrees, and like I said, the directions are going to be in the description box below. But now that my sausages have been smoked and cooked, I'm going to put them in an ice-cold water bath to just drop the temperature. That's going to keep the casings from shriveling, and as soon as I'm done with that, I'm going to take them out of that water bath, and I'm going to go ahead and hang them back in my smoker. Now, my smoker's been off, it's back to room temperature, and I've got a fan sitting directly in front of it, and this is going to allow those sausages to bloom, and it's really more for aesthetic purposes, as blooming doesn't really affect the flavor, but it greatly affects the color, and so it's going to really darken and deepen the reds in your smoked sausage. So our andouille is finished. It's been in the refrigerator covered for a few days, which is really going to help bring all those flavors together. Let's go ahead and cut it open, take a little peek at it, and this is our Louisiana Cajun Andouille sausage. It's absolutely amazing. This is a very flavorful sausage, heavy on the smoke, on the garlic, on the thyme. You can make it as spicy or as mild as you like. And if you have any questions on how to make this sausage or any of the processes, leave them in the comment section below. And just as I promised, here are 4 recipes on how to use this Cajun smoked sausage straight from the bayou. Don't be surprised if Clovis the crawfish, Boudreaux, Thibodeau, and their pet alligator show up on a P-road. There you go. Thanks for watching. If you're new, don't forget to like, sub, share, and comment. We'll see you next week.